Okay, you know cult bad at first, now you just accepted the reality. Well, if I don't accept the reality, then basically what I'm doing is breaking the yes rule in improv. Like, everybody else is all for it. Everybody thinks, yeah, it's the funniest thing ever. And here I'm saying, no, don't do that thing. In a way, it was egging them on to continue to say yes. And now if I go along with it, at this point it's saying, okay, sure, he's up for it. Let's see what happens. However, at this point, I feel like I can say whatever I want, people will still go along with it. Someone says, wait, there's a cult? I want to be part of what a cult. And then, people will continue to say that because it's fun to say. Reverse psychology. Right, I'm employing reverse psychology. At least I'm attempting to. Champion Leo. TM69, nice. Wish, boo. Less nice. Okay, there is an item over there. And there we go. I guess Champion's getting paid by extorting children. It's true. Also, on my Streamlabs end, which doesn't update viewers consistently, it just kind of refreshes every few minutes. But I'm currently sitting at 69 viewers, so nice. Hey, Zarius redeemed channel points and randomly unlocked That's My Other Name. Unless he is subscribed and Streamlabs just isn't telling me. Relicanth, weak to water. Oh, how embarrassing. Poochyena, that's the same Pokemon the champion used. That hyena just blew himself to smithereens. That's a real Chaozu moment right there. Oh, look, it's the redacted. Good old football neck. Solar Beam? That's not gonna do much to me. I'm a part grass type. How far the mighty have fallen. Miss Magius took extra damage from Drain Punch when previously it took none. None damage. Alright, thanks Riley for the heal. Let me put Duran out front again. They're performers because they love to yodel. It's my boy SantasDelibird. He shows true pride as a guardian. His favorite Pokemon, or at least the cutest Pokemon ever, is Chingling. Because it reminds him of a baby daughter of his. I have to wonder how many people nowadays who watch me or watch Madry's show don't even know about the SantasDelibird story. Like, who happened to miss that one, what's it called? The one episode of Pokemon Stadium where we explained that. Because I feel like a lot of current viewers of Madry have also tuned into his other Pokemon Stadium, or sorry, Pokemon-related playlists. So they might have seen that already. Is he still active? No, I haven't heard anything from him, like, ever since he disappeared. If he is still active, he's doing very well to not call back to that time. Oh, Toxicroak is part flying, I guess. I don't know about it. I'm very, very inconsistent with content I watch from you guys. Okay, so here comes the SantasDelibird story, and if I leave out any pieces of information, feel free to check out the Tale of SantasDelibird, as I have titled it on my channel from back in 2013 or 2014. Back then. Anyway, so Madry Bread, MBD, Madry Beard, he, a while ago, like a few, 5, 6, must have been 7 years ago at this point, he started getting a decent pull of viewers from doing creepypasta readings. And back in those days, he also had a forum on, I can't remember what it was called, I think it was freeforums.org. But he had a forum, and eventually people started going to that forum to write their own creepypasta stories. So, one of the people who showed up was called SantasDelibird, and despite showing up for the creepypasta stories, he also frequented the anything else section of the forum, which was which is basically for chatting with other users and coming up with other topics of conversation that they wanted to talk about. And SantasDelibird would always make these new forum posts just out of nowhere, whatever he was feeling about talking about at the time, and often he would challenge people to Pokemon battles in the actual video games. He decided one November day that he would hold a Christmas battle with a bunch of people on the forum, and so he like organized this quote-unquote tournament bracket, but it was basically everybody versus him. He narrated the whole exchange, by which I mean he posted in he posted in this topic and then edited the original message over and over every time a new match concluded. And he challenged 3 people. He won each time. It was with his new Pokemon Trainer Red team, which was just Red's team from Gold and Silver, or I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But he also included Mega Pokemon. Every time he fought someone new, he would change up which Pokemon he would Mega Evolve. So he would go from like Venusaur to Blastoise to Charizard or something like that. And then somehow he got to battle me. It wasn't originally going to be me that he was battling, but he did. And he fought me, he lost, and just kind of played it off like, okay, whatever, I lost, no big deal. The next few days, he started posting new topics in the in free forums and anything else about the Pokemon that he attributed his loss to, which to him were both my Hitmonchan and my Cryogonal. The Hitmonchan post he made was is titled Whattageek's Hitmonchan, and the context of this post was Whattageek's Hitmonchan one-punched my Venusaur with a Falcon Punch, or one-shot my Venusaur with a Falcon Punch. It was seriously an Ice Punch, and he killed it in one shot. It was a Falcon Punch. To those of you who don't know, the Falcon Punch is a punch done by one Captain Douglas J. Falcon from the F-Zero series, also in Super Smash Bros., and it is a punch imbued with fire. So basically the polar opposite of ice. Anyway, the other post about Cryogonal that he made was a Gendulous Pokemon with Attract, Interrobang, 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 I believe. So he was doing research into Cryogonal. So he learned that Cryogonal happens to also be the only Pokemon in the games that is Gendulous but also can learn Attract. No other Gendulous Pokemon can do that. He wouldn't have made this post and made such a big deal out of it, I feel, if he just happened to stumble across it, as opposed to looking up research as to how to beat the thing, and he found out this really weird quirk about Cryogonal as a whole. An Interrobang is question mark followed by an exclamation point, by the way. So some time passes. He keeps saying that he's gonna challenge me again using his real team, and he's ready for this, and he's gonna challenge me on New Year's Day. And come time of New Year's Day, he goes, It's time. Whattageek, I hope you're ready. Like, he publicly announces on the forum, I hope you're ready, to this guy who might be reading and might not be. I never responded to him, but I was ready to go online in Pokemon X at the time, so he never challenged me. At least not in-game. I think he just assumed that I would read the forum post and tell him I'm ready. But yeah, he never fought me on that day. Flash forward a few months. He sees me online in Pokemon X. This is like in March or May or something like that. So he challenges me in the game, not even on the forum. He hasn't messaged in months on the forum because I think his emotional state had dipped for a little while. Challenged me, different team entirely. The entire fight is cataloged on the Tale of SantasDelibird on my channel, so you can watch how it actually went down. He loses, and he messages me. He private messages me on the forum instead of making a public forum post. And he says, I think I have the whole thing memorized, but if it's not verbatim, I apologize. You did well to defeat me, but you better be prepared for when I fight you with all... insert hundreds a number here. Consider me your new rival in this game. And because I had been filling up the Pokédex at the time, I jokingly say, have fun against all 713, 718, I can't remember how many were added at the time of Gen 6. Or were in the game at the time of Gen 6. And he goes, oh, a smartass, I see. You know how I feel about smartasses. They kind of get a little on my nerve. I respond with, and you know how I feel about sore losers and people with attitudes like yours. Looks like we're both mad at each other for one reason or another. And he goes, actually, I just wanted to be good as you. But you just got lucky since you used a Mega Evolution. Next time we battle, I promise I'll use one. There goes that, there goes that sore loser attitude again. Dude, I never play to win, and whenever I do battle other people, I do it to have fun, and I learn from my mistakes. I never consider myself to be better than anybody, and I never play to try to be better than anybody. Just know that whenever we do battle, I'm gonna be playing to have fun, not to win. And then he goes, I battle for fun too, actually, but against you, it's a different story. Heck, I know everybody wins and loses at sometimes. I even accept my losses without giving up. I show true pride as a guardian. My goal, to do my best, to fulfill my hopes and dreams. And I don't know how to top that, so I just stopped talking to him. And that's the last I ever heard of him. So, some of his last words he ever said to me were, I show true pride as a guardian. How would you respond to that? Like, if you were approached by somebody who saw themselves as this anime protagonist or anime rival, how would you tell them... How would you respond to that? I don't think I had a good one, so I just didn't say anything at all. You don't. See, that's what I thought. Like, how can you respond to that? The Vegeta to your Goku. A baddie bad guy. A raging 12-year-old. See, on the forum he claimed he was 19 years old. So, whether or not that was true, I have no idea. Your choice was probably better for both your and his mental health. Apparently, according to some of the other forum users at the time, he would also talk to them frequently, trying to get them to battle him, and he would constantly lose. So he even kept up this anime protagonist, anime rival, anime antagonist, this anime persona of his. He would keep this up even in casual conversations with other people. Tell everyone about the horny guy in the Discord. So, a while ago, there was this dude who would constantly post in Madri's Discord server about people's net worths. Not, like, incentivized or anything like that. He would show up to main chat in Madri's Discord, say stuff like, did you know that Bill Gates is worth something quintillion amount of dollars? And just leave it at that. He would, like, interrupt conversations just to say this kind of stuff. And no one responded to him. And frequently, whenever he just change the topic of conversation randomly to whatever he wanted to talk about. He would @ someone, like he would ping someone randomly who was currently in a different conversation and ask them, "Are you listening to me?" Or "Did you hear me? I'm saying that," and then he repeats the exact same thing that he said. It got to a point where we had to tell him to stop doing that. He had to stop talking about people's net worth. He had to stop pinging people randomly when they weren't in the conversation. And he said he'd stop. He didn't. Now, another thing that he did was he would constantly change his username to either this person's #1 fan, or he would change it to an anime girl or a manga girl. Basically a girl, a fake girl, who he was interested in. He, at one point, let's see if I'm trying to remember this right. At one point he was Erza Scarlet, I think, but it called himself Ryu Scarlet? I don't know. I'm actually trying to remember exactly what this was about. Okay, no, yeah. He showed up to Madri's server probably to ask him to do challenge videos, like specific challenge runs. And the exact challenge he wanted Madri to do, all the time, no matter what, was play as a female protagonist. I just want him to play as a female character because I want there to be more female reputation. And I'm not stuttering. He said, verbatim, "I want more female reputation in your videos." This guy was also apparently in his 20s, and had just recently graduated high school. So that might also be saying something about him. But either way, he would constantly talk about what he wanted to talk about. He would never engage in anyone else's conversations, and whenever nobody else engaged in his conversations, he would ping them to tell them, "Hey, this is what I'm talking about. Talk to me about this." Eventually got to a point where we had to ban him. Oh wait, before I get to that part though, sorry. He, at a couple of occasions, asked if he could talk to someone who is either in the Game Theory Discord server or the Yandere Dev Simulator Discord server, because he, quote, wanted to negotiate his way back in. So this tells us a couple of things. One, that he was banned from them. Two, that he always wants to talk his way back into a server he was banned from, even if he has been told why he was banned. So keep that in mind. We banned him eventually because he just kept not listening to what we were talking about. Oh, also I just noticed Champion Joey's here, so let me roll this. He constantly disobeyed our requests. He would constantly keep talking about people's net worth. He would keep pinging people. We banned him. A few months later, someone comes into the chat and asks, "Hey, can this guy be unbanned? He promises he won't do all the same things that he was doing." And the mods talked it over a little bit, and we were like, should we do something about this? And we go, yeah, all right, we'll give him one more chance. He shows up, he's pretty tame for a couple of weeks, and then he starts doing the exact same thing again. So he gets banned again. And then a few weeks later, I'm pretty sure he has another person ask for him. He wants to negotiate his way back in. Can he get let back in? At that point, we had to say, no, he is not coming back in. He's already violated the rules multiple times. And it's still weird to me how he kept thinking he did nothing wrong even when he was told he did a lot of things wrong. And he just never picked up on the fact that he was flaunting, he was not listening at all to what other people wanted him to do. Could be a troll, I don't know. See, that's the thing, I don't think he was a troll. I think he legitimately didn't realize that he was, in fact, in the wrong every single time, and he just kept forgetting that he was in the wrong. He was also very invested in a few of the female protagonists of Pokemon, which, as Ponty Mytho has remarked on, they are usually younger than teenage age. So yeah, he was constantly talking about young female Pokemon characters. I think even Mallow from Gen 7 was talked about, and she's barely in her teens as well. But anyway, yeah, that's some of the types of characters you'll meet in a public Discord server like Madrybreads. You see my comic I sent to you in Discord about Monster Hunters. I saw you pinged me in picture spam, but because it was in picture spam, I didn't stick around to look at it. She's 11 to 19. That sounds like in OKKO how they constantly refer to the main character as 6 to 11. Champion Stacy sent out a Luxray. One thing I want to point out is they are drawings. If you're talking about the anime girls, then yeah, they're drawings. Just the concept that if they were human and they are underage, that's a problem. Or can I send it to you? I don't know. I'll just go look for it back in Discord. You don't need to send it again. Just gonna have to search. In picture spam memes. What? Maybe it didn't find me there. No, it did not find me there. Yeah, it's not coming up with anything. Oh well. I'll look for it later. There's a video game to play here. What kind of attack is Luster Purge normally? I can't seem to remember. It's a psychic move that I think can lower special defense. It's Latios's special move. It's about as strong as Psychic, but slightly less effective. We aren't at 69 viewers anymore. It's true, and it's a damn shame. Goddamn. Okay, I see the comic you sent me. Then that's why I didn't really respond to it, is because I don't know a whole lot about Helltaker. I just know that it's like an ecchi style game. I should probably switch Duran Duran out from the front. Yeah, I'm just gonna run from that. Someone gets 7 accounts on. Amplify those viewer bases. Let's play if Helltaker win. I'm sure other people have done it. It's not really ecchi. I think a lot of people would beg to differ on that. Let's see here. Surf, you got it. The entire Ben 10 intro memorized is that bad. That depends on if people like hearing you recite the Ben 10 intro. It's only bad if people don't enjoy it. And from what I've been told by YouTube comments, me reciting Albuquerque is not exactly entertaining. At least those are the... Because I hyper-focus on the negative comments, that makes the negative comments 10 times worse. So, basically what I'm saying is, if you like the Albuquerque stuff, cool. Flood my comment sections with how much you like that stuff. Otherwise, I'm just gonna assume that people don't like it. Nothing.